He has apologized. That being Niji-sanji English's Kyo Kaneko, having revealed his new 2.0 model and then making these remarks regarding Korean plastic surgery.
I got, what's that? You know those, what do they call it? Like a nose bridge lift? Okay, you know, I flew to Korea and, you know, they fixed my up. They gave me a new nose bridge.
And further responding to Niji-sanji English's Vox Akima's most recent demon form, stating that Vox went to Korea. These comments receiving backlash, most especially among the Korean viewership. Kyo then taking to stream and not only firmly denying accusations of racism, but then going on to elaborate about Korean plastic surgery, and even further stating that he would not apologize for what he had said. Even going so far as to say that he would say it all again the next day. That stream's VOD having now been made private, as all of those statements are still available in our last episode. But that same day, 8 hours later, Kyo would take to stream on twitch.tv and further addressing the matter.
So earlier today, like this morning, I had someone come into my chat and pretty much be like, oh, they insinuated that I was racist because I talked about Vox having plastic surgery in Korea when he got his new model and the face change. Now, me personally, I didn't think this was a bad joke to make at all because Korea is factually known as a plastic surgery hub of the world. It is. It's medical tourism is one of Korea's biggest industries. So medical tourism is a thing where basically you travel somewhere to get medical procedures done. Korea is very popular for facial plastic surgery medical tourism. Just like, where else can I say? Just like I said, I used the same example earlier. Turkey is very popular for medical tourism for hair transplant. I don't know about other places specifically. Those are just the two I know. Anyways, they're really good at that sort of stuff. So I insinuated that he went to Korea for medical tourism. Now, my thing is, regardless of if I do realize that did upset some of the Korean viewers. Completely understand that. The reason I don't understand why it was such a big deal is regardless of if it was Korea or any other place, I would have said the first place that was popular for X procedure. So let's say, for example, he got let's say his model got like a butt buff, right? Like his butt got bigger, right? I would have been like, oh, he went to Brazil. I would have said that, right? Like it's same context, same type of joke. He went to Brazil. That not because anything bad or negative. I have no negative feelings toward Brazil. It's just because Brazil created the Brazilian butt lift, as far as I know. I mean, I actually don't know if that's factually true, but I'm just using it as an example. You can say it's a stereotype, and I completely understand that. However, from the outside looking in, it is factually known for that thing. I'm not saying Korea is only known for plastic surgery when I say he went to Korea. I'm just implying that he went to Korea to get plastic surgery because it is medical tourism. Now, I do understand that that will upset people. However, I do want to say, I stand by what I said earlier when I say I don't believe that is racist. I really don't. I hate to break it to you, but I don't believe that's racist. And I think you coming at me and assuming that that means I'm a racist or that what I said is racist is you're creating a conclusion based on my character about something that you don't really understand the full scope of based on an out of context clip. I still don't agree that it's racist. I'm going to be completely honest. However, I do agree that when I addressed the initial comment in my chat, I was very hostile and I seemed like I had to stick up my ass. I will be honest. I sounded very condescending and very irritated. And so I do want to apologize for me addressing it in a very impolite and immature way because I was irritated. I do get easily poked sometimes. And I did come at that in a very disrespectful way. And I shouldn't have been so aggressive and hostile. I could have just been like, hey, you know, I understand that's like, you know, how you guys feel. I disagree. However, like I'll try to avoid making jokes about them in the future. I did read a lot of the responses you guys wrote on Twitter. I read a couple threads by a few Korean people as far as I'm concerned. And basically the takeaway that I have from this is that I think plastic surgery in Korea as a Korean is a very sore topic. The reason it's not seen as a sore topic from everyone outside of Korea is because in other parts of the world, specifically America, which is where I'm from, plastic surgery is very commonly spoken about. So it's not seen as something that's shameful or bad or there's no like there's not as much social stigmatism on it as there is in Korea, from what I've learned from these posts. A lot of people in Korea, it's a more complex issue than I understood. However, I still don't believe, regardless of that being a thing, that me pointing out that Korea essentially factually is known for plastic surgery due to medical tourism, that does not make me a racist. And if you believe that makes me a racist, that is your opinion and you can have that, and I'm completely fine disagreeing with you on that. I'm completely fine with that. But I feel like you guys painting me out to be a racist because I said someone went to a place where an operation is known to be done there, I don't think that's a fair assessment, and I think you guys are jumping to conclusions. However, I still do not agree that it is racist. I'm not gonna go back on that. I don't think that it's right for you to assume that, and I honestly don't believe that it is.
Kyo making clear during this stream that he does not feel what he said was racist, and also elaborating further that he does not believe what he says was a stereotype.
And I also don't believe I was stereotyping either. I wasn't stereotyping Korean people at all. It had nothing to do with people being Korean. It was the location that this operation is known to be done in. It has nothing to do with the people that live in that country. Nothing like that. It's literally just, this is popular there, so this happened there. That's it. Was it your place to disagree or agree whether or not you were being racist? You don't, like I said, you don't have to agree with me. I completely understand that the joke can come off bad to certain people. However, I definitely agree that like I didn't understand the full scope of how plastic surgery is seen in Korea. Like I will agree with that. However, I do feel like if it was any other location, the reaction 100% would have been different. Like, because it depends on the culture that you're talking about. But it has nothing to do with Korean people. I have nothing against people that are Korean. There was nothing regarding Korean culture or anything that I spoke about negatively. All I said was that he went to a location to get a procedure that is known in that location. I better not see you crying about jokes from your condition from now on after this. If you're gonna take it to be that petty back, then I really like, that's cool. You can feel that way. But if you're not gonna have respect for me when we talk about this, I'm not gonna have respect for you back. So if you're gonna come at me, I also did notice that some people were pretty much saying the same thing back, or like trying to, I don't know, like respond to the stereotype that they thought I made with more stereotypes. I don't like that either. I do want to say, for my viewers that agree with me or with people that don't agree, I don't like you guys fighting on Twitter on my behalf. Like I said, if people are upset about something, I think they have the right to be upset. I can disagree with their reasoning, but I do feel like you guys don't need to be fighting on Twitter and like adding insult to injury. I just think that's like there's no point really in doing that. Just let people who feel a way about something vent out their frustrations, and you don't need to essentially like, I don't know, like ogle them or egg them on in the comments. But for everyone that isn't being hostile, I do want to apologize for initially coming off hostile in my apology. I really do. Or not my apology, my response. Because I do feel like I came off very triggered and condescending. Like I was almost like, well, I don't think this. And I don't think that that was the right way to approach it. And I think that's better than me lying and being like, I think, you know, and like completely apologizing for everything.
Kyo during the stream also being taken to task for something else.
However, what about the racist joke you like on Twitter? I don't know what you're talking about. You liked the tweet that made a joke about the N-word. When? If I did, it must have been an accident, bro.
The like tweet being this one from nearly 2 weeks ago. Kyo on his Nijisanji English account liking this tweet from the out of context human race account, illustrating what motions are tapped on the screen of a smartphone for the games of Temple Run, Mega Jump, Fruit Ninja, and then finally the category to the bottom right, labeled as losing an argument online, that being the keystrokes used to spell out the N-word on a keyboard on a smartphone. This tweet has now been removed from Kyo's likes on his Twitter account, as then finally later at 4:45 a.m. Eastern Time, this tweet would appear on Kyo Kaneko's account, reading, I would like to apologize for my wording on my streams from yesterday, which unintentionally made my audience feel uncomfortable. I will stop streaming for a week to reflect on my actions and words and be more mindful to respect different cultures. This stopping of streams also interfering with a very particular Fortnite collaboration, which was to involve not just Nijisanji English's Albin Knox, but also Hollow Stars English's Gavis Battle and Regis Altair. Regis updating hours later, Fork Knife will be rescheduled for sometime later. That as this apology tweet from Kyo Kyo Kaneko has been viewed on Twitter.com more than 2 million times, receiving responses such as a Korean, I am so disgusted with the time I spent liking you. I feel like you're disappointing me to no end. You are not forgiven by Koreans because you haven't regretted your mistakes yet. If you feel even the slightest bit guilty, please don't mention Korea on stream anymore. Quote unquote unintentionally, bro, you heard they were uncomfortable and doubled down. Get out of here. To foreign fans, if you're not a Korean, shut up and just watch. What he did was racism. Don't say you're fine, you ignorant people. We also have the fact that people have to apologize for making a joke like this, when in reality it's not even racist. Stereotypical, yes, but a single Google search will show you that Korea is greatly known for its cosmetic procedures. Nothing wrong with it. Also, I legitimately want to know how making a joke about getting plastic surgery in Korea equals racism. It's clear the corpo is making him apologize for a non-issue. Non-Koreans need to stop trying to validate their statements and listen to us Koreans. We were hurt, and what is worse is that even though Kyo apologized, his fans only attacked us and said that we were, quote-unquote, abusing media power. We are also his fans, but what he did hurt people. Haters are having a field day right now, bro. For the Korean Kiyomis, only your feelings matter, and for the others using it as a gotcha moment, may you to hell. The replies literally prove why he shouldn't have made the joke. His brain-dead fans are literally defending stereotypes right now, saying it's true though. It's a harmful stereotype. Get that through your head. We also have Niji and their suspensions they think they're super stealthy about are so funny. Many users theorizing that this is a quote-unquote stealth suspension from Nijisanji English, which is a confirmed practice by this agency as late as earlier this year. As lastly, we have, I hope this makes Kyo realize that Kiyomis come from different countries and cultures, which means Kiyomis are huge, and there's a lot of people who love and support him. And very quickly, also speaking of support, we have Nijisanji English's Selen Tatsuki, now back from her trip in Japan alongside loads of other Nijisanji English talents, and then taking this picture of her Twitch Rivals champion medal, tweeting out, what? I just received this in the mail. I can't believe I have physical trophies and medals from my streaming career. Thank you, Twitch Rivals, for inviting me to all of your fun events. That as we are also having fun with VShojo's MataraKan.
So learn from Selen's mistakes. Learn from Zentreya's mistakes. Sorry, I fruity in this. That was weird. Without going into detail, that was weird because I don't really have a close friend by that name. If I had accidentally said a close friend's name, that's different, right? I once worked with a person of that name, but for me to just randomly, yeah, that's weird.
Matara also being asked if she owns her intellectual property. Common question many in VShojo have received.
Mata, is what Henya said about owning your body true to you too? Curious, as Kuro said it was true as well. Yeah, of course. If two people say that something is true, why are you coming to me and asking for... No, if you are wondering, I own my IP. MataraKan. I own myself. Isn't that exciting?
And speaking of, we have here VShojo's Kuro tweeting out, why does Southeast Asia having jumping spiders? I hate it here. I'm just trying to piss. While also catching a certain mistake of his here.
Idea for Kuro's signature. Oh, that's pretty cute. I was also thinking of doing something with the O, like just having it a mistake. Oh. God! Why? 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 I can't, man. I'm getting so mad, dude. Ugh!
Kuro further giving us this update about his upcoming 3D model.
I think after I get a few more projects completely sorted, we should be able to do the 3D debut by the end of this month, like right near the end of it. Because I'm currently actually commissioning a Whisper model to give to you guys for free, so you guys can use that. I'm waiting for that to be done, and it should be done 23rd, 24th, something like that. And then right after that's done, I can start processing everything to do the 3D properly. So yeah, just some nice little update there.
So once again, a free mascot model expected from Kuro. As here we also have Zeb saying, I got a bit excited about the upcoming collab that involving not just Kuro, but also Gavus Battle of Hollow Stars alongside Shoto and Da Capo of Algorithm Project. That is Kuro alongside Giga and MataraKan can be seen here in this update for the Wiggly family, that being provided by Aurelia Graphics for VShojo. And speaking of VShojo, Ryo here with VShojo Gatcha machine spotted right in front of Shibuya station exit. As further with that agency, we have Froot celebrating alongside Obi Katie Cat 1 million listens on Spotify for their collaboration song. That is Froot can also be seen celebrating 100,000 views on her most recent cover song Rainy Day. As of this recording, that is at 200,000 views. All while Froot has released yet another cover song entitled Bizarre Foods, her first fully Japanese cover song. As further, we have the cyberpunk VShojo Zentreya teasing a new look upcoming on November 26th. That is teased by this logo, likely to be her rocker form. That as we had also seen work done on another upcoming look, potentially slated for release later this winter. And speaking of new forms with VShojo, we had a glimpse at this one recently, that being the cadet form for Projekt Melody, self-described as the first hentai AI cam girl. That as her latest M.Rage windbreaker is seen sported here by Angeli. This new apparel dropping today, and as tweeted out here by Melody, immediately selling out. That all while Ecchi Expo has now announced, please welcome Projekt Melody to Ecchi Expo San Antonio. She will make a 2-hour appearance each day on Celebrity Row. This event set for December 8th through 10th of this year, all while we have this coming soon. Projekt Melody saying, your girl got an official Gamer Subs Waifu Chalice, dropping November 15th at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. This also being her Live 2D debut day. That as we again check in on the chaotic Egyptian harpy dragon Trickywi, announcing my waifu cup is now available. I'm super excited. Let's get our own flavor. This new drop also featuring a new desk mat and shirts. Sky at @skyaboveme_art saying it was an honor being a part of this. Thanks so much, Tricky, for trusting me to draw you for the cup. I still can't believe it's my art there. V-Yugen's Dayariku saying, I'm so proud of my daughter releasing her sexy waifu cup, along with Hellhound VTuber Cinder saying, is that a harpy dragon waifu cup? Tricky's cup is available now, so let's help get her own Gamer Subs flavor, reminding us you can use code Cinder to save 10% and support both her and Tricky at the same time. That as we have another Gamer Subs VTuber, it's Shylily, who is both an Orca VTuber and now soon to be a Nendoroid, a major accomplishment for any indie VTuber. Shylily responding, I will be having my own Good Smile Nendoroid. Thank you so much for making my dream come true. Love you lots. Lily not only recently appearing on the Steak and Eggs podcast, but also a recent edition of Schooled, as here answering the question, what is the Earth's primary source of energy? And Lily naturally responding with electricity. And very quickly now, we have Annie, the artist and Fox VTuber, taking part in Tummy Day, and then revealing a bit more than we can show here on YouTube.com. Annie also being the character illustrator for Neuro-sama, now confirming that she also drew the new outfit for Neuro, that being this witch model for Halloween, as modeled by Otozuki Teru. And speaking of character illustrators, we also have Shigure Ui, famous for illustrating Hololive Japan's Ozora Subaru, among many other VTubers. Pre-orders recently closing for her Nendoroid, as Ui is now also taking part in the Puppeteer series. Orders for her puppet opening up on November 13th and closing on November 26th. This artisan VTuber recently being recognized by YouTube Japan and also BMW. This being a major surprise to this artist, asking why, that as her Lolly God Requiem form is now being seen in numerous commercials for cars, being posted here to the Lamborghini TikTok. Upon seeing this, Ui would issue out this announcement regarding that form of hers, stating that for corporate and commercial purposes, that if you're a company and are planning to change the lyrics to her song in which that form had been seen in, or if you'd like to inquire about the song, that she should be contacted first. The song now hitting 56 million views on YouTube.com YouTube.com. Little Knee providing an English cover with Hall Live English's Takanashi Kiara using the lyrics from that cover. Kiara responding to Little Knee saying, "Good job. They flow so well." And I didn't even listen to how they're supposed to sound, just automatically flowed when attempting to match it to the melody. Recently seen matching to that dance is the self-described fruit snack goblin Filian. Yesterday tweeting, "I am a furry," and then only hours later tweeting out, "I am not a furry." Filian also recently launching her very own VTuber Awards, or as we like to call them, the Phillies. It'll catch on, we swear. VTuber Awards tweeting out over 20,000 nominations and counting. Have you nominated your favorite VTuber yet? That as even more VTubers are throwing their hat into the nomination ring, including Amelie saying, "Best tech VTuber is clearly me, guys. Come on." Tiffany Tiefling here with "I'd appreciate a nomination in any category." Uzuri Mia saying, "Maybe perhaps if possible you all vote for me in this category in the VTuber Awards." That as another talent with production Kawaii, Lua Asuka, is requesting followers to please nominate Forever Bloom by production Kawaii for best concert. As we also have FaZe Connect's Komachi Panko, the Punk, seeing this nomination of her for LootTuber of the Year and stating, "You guys better stop your fingies." Further along, we also have Camila, the Imp Jester VTuber, at the turn of the month saying, "Quick, get one last nut in before it's too late," and now announcing an uncapped subathon wherein she will train to become a real clown girl, promising a new outfit, backgrounds, and more. That as Camila would drop a brand new look out of nowhere, that being her brand new bikini form, as she could also be seen with another VTuber in this artwork from Skooky, that being the horror content creator Layna Lazar, adopting brand new Oshi marks alongside this new look. A Bikini Cat stating, "I will protect that smile," as who will also be looking different is Vienna, a cosmic dragon VTuber, seen once again getting in the way here, but also seen here from Cilia. This modeler stating, "Hair physics are so tedious, but it's worth it in the end." That all being a part of this upcoming model, being teased time and time again by Vienna, and now bringing us to another dragon VTuber, Mugi at Nagami Mugi, racking up a major win here in Suika game, while also making this announcement saying, "Thank you for supporting me throughout all this time. It's time for this dragon in training to return to the sky." On November 30th, I will be doing my last stream as Nagami Mugi. Mugi will be indefinitely stopping all streaming and content creation activities henceforth. Mugi saved me in many ways when I was at my lowest, and a big part of that was the incredible community that Mugi was blessed with. Thank you, and thank you again. On November 30th, I will be returning home to hibernate until the next eternity. Perhaps when I wake, we'll meet each other again. And further now with FaZe Connect, we have Jelly Hoshiumi, your alien idol princess music producer, singer, puzzle gamer thing, showing off her Alice look for Halloween, while recently taking part in not only Booba Day, Hockey Day, but even Armpit Day. As also taking part in that with FaZe Connect was Himemiya Rie, giving us the Hime Pits, along with the thief raccoon of Idol English, Poko Raccoon. Also taking part in that trend and simply saying confusion. All while Bob Blanc had this artwork saying, "Thanks for the show, always have a blast." That all while Poko has been cooking, showing off her own dark-haired form, and finishing her own donathon, now surpassing 40,000 subscribers on YouTube.com, and over those days earning $63,000 US, stating, "I really won't forget this moment in time. This is genuinely the biggest achievement I have achieved. Thank you so much for all this." While further with Idol English, we have Juna Unagi, this electric eel, receiving this La Fish artwork from Unfamous Radish. This idol talent tweeting out, "Man, what the F?" As shared here, she had been hacked. All videos made private, while her account had been made out to look like an imposter account for an esports player. Sharing that information was Prism Project's Shiki Miyoshino, seen here in this favorite branded oversized hoodie. Shiki announcing, "That's right, my first and Prism's first apparel collaboration is real. I'm extremely thankful and privileged that Favorite reached out to us and can't wait to see your drip." This oversized hoodie now available for pre-ordering. This all while Favorite is also featuring their Iron Mouse jacket in both pink and black variations. And we've had Booba Day, Pocky Day, Armpit Day and Tummy Day, along with also Oshi Day. Shiki Miyoshino tweeting out, thank you so much. If you consider me your Oshi, I'm very honored. As just before Halloween, Shiki would release a brand new cover saying, please give me nothing but a blood-stained love. And also sharing a personal triumph. I have the key to my new house. I start moving my stuff next month and officially move in end of January. As what is also moving is Vyugin's Momote, half-human, half-beast VTuber, releasing her brand new makeshift plushie. Momo now sharing plushies have been funded. Thank you so much for all the support. Pre-orders open for this Wood Chat plushie, still open for the next 7 days. As back with Face Connect, we have Fujikura Uruka, placing herself in exile, stopping all streams to concentrate on school. Her return originally scheduled for November 10th and now set for November 13th. Uruka sharing, after consulting with staff, we've decided that it's best to give myself a few days to prepare for my return since I've been buried in studies for so long. Thank you for your patience and I look forward to seeing you soon. And now bringing us even more things VTubers say is our co-host Hai-Dee. Take it away.
Hi everyone! Starting off, we check in with Globy, a VTuber company based in London set out to be a diverse cultural crossroads for the world, and also a sister group to fellow company V4 Mirai, as this agency who first opened up their VTuber auditions back in July, now begin to reveal the members of their first generation. Starting off with Kuma Nui Miel, a bear girl VTuber based in France who is also a polyglot, hoping to do streams in English, French, and Japanese. The second member revealed to be Reina Ronronea, a stray rockstar cat girl originally from Spain but now is in the UK. The third member being Ibuki Björn, a Swedish polar bear VTuber who bumped up the polar bear population in Sweden to 1, and the fourth member being Tutting Hu, a tiger VTuber born from the heart of the Malaysian jungle. Globy will be revealing 3 more talents in the future as their website lists out a total of 7 members, but alongside the Gen 1 reveals, Globy also announces the opening of their Gen 2 auditions as well, as they continue to look for more international VTubers. And speaking of a Gen 2, we turn to Globy's sister group V4 Mirai, whose second generation Petalite is set to debut just around the corner. This gen already releasing their original song Playback to commemorate the anticipated event. Petalite also gives us a hand-drawn picru, where you can create a picture of yourself as a V4 Mirai magical school student, alongside your Petalite Oshi, as Petalite talent Ko Maria, who cried not once but twice making this collage, shows off her collection of the many pictures already made with the picru for Oshi Day. V4 Mirai continues to celebrate the upcoming debuts, as they are also hosting a giveaway where a lucky fan can get a chance to win a trip to Offkai Expo 2024. Which includes a round-trip airfare for 2, hotel accommodations for 3 nights, and 2 passes to the expo. This giveaway going on now until November 19th, with more than 1,200 entries submitted already, so be sure to join on in as we welcome this new gen. Continuing on, we have VTuber agency VNU Official, who has just recently revealed the members of their upcoming 4th generation Hello Land. This first teaser showing off member DK Graves, the Skull Core commander of Hello Land, followed by the Ghost Princess of Hello Land, Spectra Libitina, then the Slime Girl Zeli Zuimu, and lastly the Demoness Queen Misma Rising. But along with this gen's upcoming debut, VNU also announces another audition, looking for talents to join their AAA club, AAA standing for Astro Animal Adventures. The form submission period ends on November 14th, so be sure to check it out soon. And that's all for me. Back to you, False.
Thank you so much, Hai-Dee. Hai-Dee recently taking part in an interview that alongside Lilac Snow. Now sharing this artwork of another one of our co-hosts, Lady, stating I had a blast hanging out with this woman. All while both the Kohai can be seen here, Nikamura giving both Cody and Hai-Dee some appreciation. Then as we appreciate those who have taken an interest in our latest expansion of our moderator team for TBS. If you're interested in joining us, please DM me on my Twitter account with your mod experience, time zone, and your social media accounts. And that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord. Check out our merchandise on Uwu Market, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.